You are the Wookiee warrior Lohorik. You have joined a group of adventurers trying to escape the clutches of Hutts. Your group steals a starship and takes off. While checking the contents of your stolen ship, you discover a crate of fresh Wookiee pelts. What do you do?
Continue to search the ship to see if I can find whoever owns these Wookiee pelts. And then once we found them, the Wookiee would go on to string them up and try to skin them and create a whatever pelt. Because that's what Wookiees do, right?
You are the elven rogue Mariciel. You have been stealthily following a group of adventurers, a dwarf fighter, a kobold wizard, and a human bard, who interest you. And you have been following them for a few days now. You have even stowed away aboard their ship without their notice. You have decided now is the time to reveal yourself and try to join them. What do you do?
In the nighttime, when they're all chilling and relaxing and talking and eating their dinner or something, she'll jump in and grab a drumstick off the table and jump in and start eating with them, and just assume her position within the ranks.
You are the kobold wizard Zornesk. Your father was a ruthless barbarian who infamously ravaged the city of Drewton. You are nothing like your father, and you wish to make a different name for yourself. While traveling, you come across a group of fellow kobolds raiding some traveler's carriage. However, you recognize the banner on the carriage as belonging to Drewton. What do you do?
Well, I'm the wizard, so I'm going to be as careful as I can not to get spotted, and try to go in there and see if I can help the people escape from the clutches of the angry kobolds. And then perhaps in that way I can redeem my family's name.
You are Jameer, a halfling druid and a pacifist by nature. While going about your business, a low-level wizard starts tossing fireballs indiscriminately, setting the forest you have sworn to protect on fire. What do you do?
Ooh, that bastard. We can't have him destroying my forest, so I'm going to have to sneak over there. We're going to get some of my animal friends to sneak up and crawl up his robe legs, and then while he's distracted with the rabid squirrels under his night dress, I'm going to jump in and give him the old halfling sling staff. Start hitting him with my acorn sling bullets, and we're going to take him down, and then we'll get the local fire department on the forest fire, because I don't have anything for that.
You are Sergeant Alan DeShields, a drill sergeant for the Space Marines. You have been assigned the random recruits, no two of which have the same home planet, or anatomy for that matter. You need to get them into perfect marching formation in 3 days. What do you do?
Well, I'm going to have to do it Bill Murray style and get them doing it to music. So we'll get these guys, singing and dancing and doing the fancy moves. We'll do it to music, because that's the way they did it in Stripes, and Stripes is the way to go. So Bill Murray did it best.
You are the Rhodian bounty hunter Warwick. While pursuing your latest target, your ship takes critical damage and crashes and strands you on a moon deep in Imperial territory, where you happen to be wanted for several crimes. The moon is so small, it doesn't take you very long to discover your only way off is the one Imperial shuttle and the Imperial outpost you found. The shuttle also happens to be guarded by a dozen stormtroopers. What do you do?
So I'll sneak over and I'll start monitoring their patrols around the outpost and watch them for a while. When I have gotten their scheduling down, I will attempt to catch one of them off guard and beat him down and steal his stormtrooper outfit. And we'll sneak that bad boy on and slide on into the cockpit.
You are Mongo of the Three Towers, and you are court wizard to the King and Queen Casimir. You have accidentally turned Crown Prince Casimir into a frog, and the counterspell doesn't work. Now the king is desperate to find him. What do you do?
Mongo of the Three Towers. He's a great mage, but can't go down for this. He cannot go down for this. So he's going to have to find a patsy. So we will find that guy and blame it all on him. That is what Mongo would do.
You are Sally Sparks, a broke college student. You have been traveling through space and time with this charismatic guy called the Doctor, and you accidentally step into your own past. You see your past self about to be hit by a car, although you don't remember that event happening. What do you do?
I see that I have the trait of Screamer. That's good, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to scream my name, and I'll run for my life towards her and try to get her out of the way of the vehicle. Then I will have to keep running, because I don't want her to know that it was me.
You are Arctus, an Ursine, Bearman, Barbarian, and your limited intellect allowed you to be dominated by an evil sorceress. You have just been freed from her mind control after months of being her personal sex slave. What do you do?
Well, the evil sorceress is going to pay, but not today. Later on in the evening, when she's asleep, she's been satiated by my bear-like beauty, I will have to snap her neck and loot the room. He's a bear man. What do you want? Bear man? You know, he's snapping necks. He's nobody's slave, that's for sure.
You are Davey the Centaur Innkeep. Late one night, while you are cleaning up your inn's welcome area, you overhear an interesting conversation. Apparently, a group of adventurers has just discovered a new hidden dungeon with vast amounts of treasure and artifacts hidden inside. Unfortunately for those adventurers, they must travel several days to retrieve the necessary equipment to excavate that dungeon. You know of a group of people who could be there in a few hours. What do you do?
Slyly cozy up to those guys, get as much information as I could from them, buy them some drinks. I got plenty of gold, so I'll buy them all a bunch of drinks and get them totally loaded so that they will be unable to continue on the adventure and buy us some even more time. So we'll get those guys loaded, maybe see if I can't snitch a map or something off of them, take it all to my buddies and go get the loot.
You are the droid 41 Vex. You have worked in the Jedi Temple for several decades, and one day you decide to try to mimic the Jedi and attempt to use the Force to move a statue. To your surprise, you actually move the statue. There are two Jedi Knights watching you from behind. What do you do?
Put the statue down as discreetly as possible and try to see if they even noticed it. And if they did notice it, I guess I would have to acknowledge it. And so I'd go over to them and reveal that I'm Force sensitive and plead for them to take me into their fold and teach me the ways of the Force.
You are Ricky Takamoto, a covert operations operations specialist. Your mission is to retrieve a flash drive from a desk drawer. It just happens to be the desk of the President of the United States of America. What do you do?
Being the covert ops specialist and the best at what I do, I'm going to have to go in dressed up like the cleaning lady. We're going to watch the White House for a while, find out what cleaning person does the president's office, and we have to follow them home from the cleaning service or wherever. And when that person leaves, we will assume their identity and infiltrate the White House as the cleaning person.
You are Mathis, a human technician. Timo the Hutt, your former employer, has died, and for some strange reason, he has left you a piece of property on Tatooine. When you arrive, you discover a bunker with a dozen live Wookiees chained to the wall. You don't speak their language, and you've misplaced your translator. What do you do?
It seems like a pretty messed up situation. I think the first thing I would do, I'll try to find some food. Some kind of food and water. I'll offer it to the Wookiees while they're still chained up and let them know that I'm a friend. And then, try to maybe bring one of them down and try to, start a dialogue that way through the food and water.
You are the half-elf gunslinger, Lyrianne. You have entered a marksmanship contest and are currently tied for first place. Your competition reveals himself in front of the crowd to be the king himself. You know that the next shot is extremely easy for you, but the king goes first and misses. What do you do?
Make the shot. I'm going to make the shot and take the prize. You know, the king, he missed. He lost fair and square. And I'm a gunslinger, and that's what I do. Maybe I can catch the king's attention through beating him in a fair contest. You beat me, so I want you to work for me, kind of thing.
You're a Reiko, a human ninja. You have been tracking the killers of your family for over 5 years now. You arrive at a prosperous village, and while you are visiting the local market, you recognize one of the killers. He is with his wife and 3 children enjoying a walk through the village. What do you do?
Well, I'm a ninja, so I'm a master of disguise and subtlety. So what I'll do is I'm going to monitor their movement throughout the marketplace, blend in with the crowd, disappear, and watch them, and stalk them through the marketplace. And when they leave, they'll think they're safe, but I'll be following, watching them. And then in the evening time, when they're comfortable in their beds and sleeping, I'll creep in, as ninjas will do, and I will wake him with a blade to his throat and his family tied up in front of him. And then who knows?
You are Nakayama Hayoto, a human samurai. While riding through a small fishing village, you spot your own personal banner planted in the village square. After investigating, you've discovered that someone has come to this village and committed horrible crimes under your banner. What do you do?
First things first, make sure that I am not displaying any banners, because I definitely don't want to go down for this. So I'm going to have to remove my symbols so nobody can see them and go to this village and try to find out what happened and perhaps find this person, where they may have gone to, what they did, what exactly did they do under my banner. And then once I do that, then we'll go and we'll hunt them down. We'll track them down. And then when we catch them, we'll have to bring them back to the village and force them to confess in front of the village so that we can clear our family name.
You are Basher, an orc hacker. You are messing around in the Matrix one night when you stumble upon a hidden government contingency protocol to nuke the city of Seattle. There's also a list of priority people who are allowed to be saved from said contingency. What do you do?
Ooh, I'm gonna download all that information and I'm going to distribute it to my friends in the media, and we're gonna make that stuff go viral, and everybody's gonna see it, and everybody's gonna know. And these people whose names are on the list to be saved might not be safe anymore. But, you know, that's what happens when you betray the trust of, you know, the people.
You are the adventuring archaeologist, Colorado Johnson. And while on a deep sea expedition, you have discovered the legendary city of Atlantis. You explore the city and discover that it is still inhabited, and that the Atlanteans have advanced beyond current surface technology. In fact, there are several inventions here that could actually greatly benefit mankind. However, the Atlanteans ask you to keep their existence a secret. What do you do?
What I will do is I will spend time with the Atlanteans and try to learn more of their technology to bring back with me to civilization, or to my civilization. Because obviously they don't want me talking about them, but that doesn't mean I can't learn their knowledge and take it with me. So I would make a point of spending time with the people who helped develop those inventions. I'm Zab. Vote for me.